for me is the fish to land thing. You have an animal that breathes oxygen underwater.
Right. And then all of a sudden it's up on.
And then all of a sudden, even if it was like, oh wow, I can breathe for a couple seconds, and then it goes back down. Eventually, that shift needs to happen, right? Well, the fish that comes out of the water,
Yeah.
is not completely evolved. He's just gonna die in the land. Okay.
Right.
What about his mate? Okay, none of those genes are gonna get passed. That guy's dead on land, and we got to start over. You never. Oh, I made it on land and I'm alive. Now I'm gonna procreate with what? What else is on land?
There's so much to it. Look, even if you think about it, sexual reproduction. The woman or the female has a certain set of organs that they need for reproduction. Now, the male has to evolve the sperm in order to fertilize the egg, but they're evolving completely different plumbing, completely different people, I guess you'd say.
Or species.
Right?
Yeah. I mean, you're talking about animals and humans. All this has got to happen with everything that's alive, right? So it's not we're just talking about one little instance, but we're talking this happens with each and every animal for the most part.
Right, and he's got to develop the sperm that fertilizes the egg. The woman has all the eggs she's ever going to have when she's born. Okay?
Yeah.
Now think about this. He coincidentally is able to evolve the exact thing that's needed to fertilize that egg. Apart from her, has nothing to do with her. He develops that. Now, the woman's egg implants, right? If it's not fertilized, it does not implant.
Correct.
Okay?
Right.
So it doesn't implant, it doesn't implant, it doesn't implant. Now it's fertilized, now it implants. That's actually the baby saying, you know what, Mom, this one's okay.
Yeah.
Think about that. That's what it is.
Yeah.
It's, Mom, this one's okay. And then that starts the whole process. So there's so much complexity. And you know, one thing I talk about a lot is I use this quote a lot, and I brought this so I could just read it.
Yeah.
This is Dr. Walter Bradley, who's he's a PhD material scientist.
Okay.
And he describes a cell. Now, when we talk about a cell, remember that they tell us that all of life can be traced back to a common ancestor, which is essentially a cell that developed when a bunch of chemicals in a primordial soup, I like to call it a mud puddle, but a bunch of chemicals somehow coalesced together and formed the first living cell. That's what they tell you. So this is a description of a cell. This was in the book The Case for Faith by Lee Strobel, and Walter Bradley says, one person very creatively but quite accurately described a single-cell organism as a high-tech factory complete with artificial languages and decoding systems, central memory banks that store and retrieve impressive amounts of information, precision control systems that regulate the automatic assembly of components, proofreading and quality control mechanisms that safeguard against errors, assembly systems that use principles of prefabrication and modular construction, and a complete replication system that allows the organism to duplicate itself at bewildering speeds. This, they tell us, popped out of a mud puddle.
Hey, thanks for watching this short with us today. And if you like it, check out our full episodes on our channel and website. We'll put those in the links below. And as always, Scott,
Like and subscribe. Or subscribe and then like. Whatever order you want, really.
whatever order you like.
Yeah.
Thanks.